A blue whale's anus can stretch up to 3.5 feet, which makes it the world's second largest asshole after people who use speakerphones in public. Also, it's now been confirmed that the new coronavirus vaccines will not be containing a microchip. I repeat, will not be containing a microchip. They will, however, be containing YouTube's new album. Welcome to Shave&Butcher. I'm sure you've barely slept since we last met when there was a dishwasher issue. And you've been wondering whatever happened to the dishwasher. Well, I will tell you. There was a problem with the dishwasher. Washing machine. It's not my language. So the damn thing went on for about 6 hours and kept starting over and God knows what. So I had to pull the cord out and figure out what the problem was. And then, you do a bit of Googling and there was still water in it. So it wasn't emptying properly. So I did what they told me to check, that the pump thing was rotating. So yeah, it was. And was there power to it? Yes, there was power to it, so that was functioning. And then I checked the hose thing that takes the water out, if anything was stuck, and it wasn't. So I had to turn the thing over and just basically pull things out. And eventually, after quite a bit of time, I found the problem. This is 5 Swedish krona. That had managed to get stuck between the rotating thing and the next chamber where the water goes. So before the damn pump, and it's been there. It's been there for a while. This is the old King's coin. So the last year it was emitted was 1973, and you haven't been able to pay with it for a number of years. So it's been in there for a long time. Not since 73, because the machine isn't that old, but I can't see what year it is or anything like that. So miraculously that came in. It's been in for many years, and eventually it just turned and blocked everything. So there you go. So there's laundry hanging all over the place. Thank the Lord. Okie dokie, we're shaving today with gear that we have nearby. This is the Feather DX, and it has a super professional feather blade in it. The soap is Ariana and Evans Asian Plum. We will be hosting the matching aftershave, and we have a brush. You can barely see that, but that's Messetto, and it's 30mm extra density. It's a huge knot. It's going to eat all the lather. We'll barely have anything to shave with. So, yep, that's what we're doing. Oh, the sun came out today. I haven't checked, but I think for the first time since 29th of September or something. So I even took I even took a picture of the sun. That's how rare it is. You got a photo of the damn thing. So yeah, this is the dark time. Today, or if it's possibly tomorrow, is the longest day of the year. I think the turning point to when it gets brighter is it 11 o'clock tonight or 11 o'clock tomorrow, sort of just before lunchtime. And then hope returns to the people of the north. We've been talking about this for quite some time. Yeah, it's just 39 days to the turn of the winter solstice, might be the English word, Avind, if you're watching. So that's, at least by tomorrow, Monday, that's when it's going to start being not bright again, because that's going to take quite a bit of time, but brighter. Every day you gain 5-7 minutes, whatever. How much depends on how much north you live. But as I said, the sun has basically not been out behind the clouds for months. So it's been grey and horrible, as always. But you know, meteor, you know the word, digitally, it does come up, but it sets like 3 o'clock when it rises at, I don't know, half past 8. So what you get is a few hours of grey weather. And you know, that's enough to make you depressed. Fortunately, this is a super year where a lot of other interesting things are going on, so we're pumped up with energy before this season, so that's great. So no one's going to kill themselves, which is terrific, because that's what we usually do otherwise. You know, the people who can't wait those 35 days to the solstice. Is it solstice? Why do I think it sounds like a James Bond movie? So it's either when it gets darker again, or lighter, depending on the season, or it's a James Bond. I don't know. God only knows. God only knows. Justin was back. Justin, the Red Island shaver. He's had a cataract surgery, which I think is you get a new lens, an artificial one. So he's blind on one eye, but he can now see on one eye, which is pretty cool. So, and he did a video of shaving with the kink and a carve. Oh yeah, and he was thanking YouTubers who'd reached out to him. Apparently my super fantastic joke about him being ugly didn't qualify to thank you. That's okay. Maybe I should have said something nice. Sometimes it's better to say something nice. It's just not as fun. You know what I mean? The world is crazy. Matti was out today as well, or maybe yesterday. Matti Lindholm made a heavy metal music shave. It's been a while. That man is mad. So he was singing, banging his head while shaving with the Shave&Butcher. You should check those two gentlemen out. You really should. Nice. Another one to check out, although he makes all his videos in French. So yeah, I guess maybe you need to speak French. But he's huge in France and French-speaking world. He's got over 6,000 subscribers. His name is Filslade. I'll try and remember to put a link to his channel. He made a video which was really interesting, and it was about what he does to reduce irritation when you have to wear a face mask 8 to 9 hours a day. And yeah, I mean, basically he said he'd given up on Alum. He didn't think it makes any sense. But shaving every day, wet shaving every day, and wearing a mask every day for the whole work day made him irritated. And he's devised something that works very well for him. And okay, I'll spoil it, even if I'll put a link. He went back to using an alum stick, and he uses it, you know, he rubs it for quite a while, really rubs it in, and then rinses in cold water. Then he takes, where am I? When I'm thinking about something else and talking on the camera, I sometimes lose track of where I'm at, but I've managed to get the lather off, so I guess I did one pass. although I can't remember which direction. Yeah, he pulls a bit of the soap out of the brush after he's rinsed and massages that in. And that, you know, the alum, he says the alum takes care of a lot of the irritation and sort of heals small cuts and soothes the skin, but makes it very, what do you say, taut? Or maybe that would be food. Very dry and very, you know, almost chemical. Even if you rinse everything off very carefully, which he recommends you should. So he massages the soap in and keeps it there for, I think he said a few minutes, then rinses it off and uses, you know, some kind of aftershave balm or splash with some healing properties. So that's his routine. I thought that was interesting. I don't wear a mask very often because it's not compulsory in Sweden, although I'm sure it will be soon. So I haven't tried this, but I saw it today. It's a thought. And again, a phenomenal YouTube channel. Absolutely, he puts so much effort into what he does. And he's done so many interviews with artisans. Really cool. I think a few maybe in English, because he's met PAA and people over in America. And he speaks a French, which is quite easy to understand compared to a lot of other accents of French. He's from the southwest, you could say. He speaks slowly, maybe on purpose for the viewers, but I understand not everything, but a lot of what he says. So if you're from Quebec, for example, he's a good watch. Or if you're from anywhere and you speak a bit of French and you want to get a, I was going to say European touch, but he uses quite a bit of North American products as well. Oh, he's got a few of his own stuff. He has straight razors with his logo made by Thierry Sa. I think it's Thierry Sa. Otherwise, it's someone very much inspired by Thierry Sa. I mean, how cool is that? That is really cool. Oh, this shave is going well. Chevette style razor really gets you a close shave. I'll be quiet now and okay. I can cut myself. Going slow, taking it easy, enjoying the shave is what you want to do. Very nice. Okay, just the neck. I'm just going to do a 2-pass shave today, no pickups. Well, that's the plan anyway. So I'm trying to be meticulous when I shave, and I buff a little bit so that pickups won't be needed. That's, you know, it's a bit of you compete with yourself a bit, see if you can get a really, apart from some areas which with the straight razor style razor I can't really get BBS because I have to go, and I can't, or I won't anyway. But apart from that, getting basically a BBS shave using only 2 passes is it's not easy. It requires a plan, good technique, and a good tool, obviously, and then a thorough execution. So for me, it doesn't always work, but it's nice to try. If you know you're doing a third pass or a pickup, I find I don't try as hard to get it, on the second pass, to get it as smooth as it can be. Because why would you? There's no need. You're going to do another pass anyway, so. But with my growth and my abilities, I find, at least with a Chevette, straight razor is harder because they aren't usually quite as efficient. With a Chevette, 2 passes should work. And I asked you about doing a sing and dance show, and well, it was a bit of a tie. Some people absolutely don't want to see it, some people do. Keep following the channel and we'll see what happens. We shall see. Okay, now we shall rinse. Bit of warm water first, just to make sure I get all the soap off. That takes a while with A&E soaps because they're phenomenal. But that's pretty much it. And then I do a cold water rinse. And I do cold because it feels nice. It really does feel nice. It's a good finish. It also, cold water somehow takes care of really small weepers in a way that warm water won't. It coagulates the blood or something. So I think I'm pretty good blood-wise. A&E, Asian Plum. Shake it up. Shake it up, baby, now. Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout, twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby, now. That was not the musical number. But will there ever be one? Or is that just not serious enough? I mean, this is serious stuff, and it's a serious YouTube channel. No monkey business here. Guys and gals, see you soon. Have a beauteous week and stay sharp.